Hi everyone, welcome to the quote of the day with Bob and Autumn. I'm Autumn.
And I'm Bob.
And today we have a quote on minimalism from Epictetus, who was a great Stoic philosopher. And he said this: "The essence of philosophy is that a man should so live that his happiness shall depend as little as possible on external things." That's a good one.
It is an amazing one. Epictetus lived in Rome at about when Christ did. He could have been a contemporary of Christ. He was a slave. The word Epictetus in Latin means property. And so here was a man who had lived his whole life as property, and then his owner, his master, treasured him and valued him. And so he sent him to school. Epictetus educated his sons and daughters and got him educated in philosophy. And at some point he freed Epictetus, and then Epictetus became one of the greatest of the Stoic philosophers. And so this is a man, for when he says, live so that your life doesn't depend on outward things, that meant something tremendous to him. Because he had no outward things. He had no control over his life. He couldn't buy things. He couldn't sell things. He couldn't own things. He could only say yes, sir, and yes, ma'am, and live at the whim of the people around him. I think it's such an incredible lesson to learn that your life can be rich and full. And here, literally, 2,000 years later, we talk about this man and celebrate his life and remember him. This man changed the world. He's changed my life. I have his book. I study it. I read it. I honor him. Nothing in your life, none of the physical things in your life, should make you happy or unhappy. They're just things.
It's incredibly powerful that someone who lived as a slave has some of the greatest teachings about freedom. And I feel like what he's sharing is internal freedom. He's guiding us to internal freedom, even when our body's in captivity. It reminds me of things Nelson Mandela said or Martin Luther King have shared about or Viktor Frankl, even when we have basically seemed to have lost nearly everything, we can still have freedom through our power to choose our perspective. I also think about how incredible Stoicism is when the wisdom of a philosophy is taught by both slaves and emperors, and it's consistent and it made life better all across socioeconomic status. That's some really powerful philosophy.
That works.
And I think to myself, what's the point of minimalism? You know, we can have lots of different motives. I can tell you, for me, it's to remove things that distract me from what matters most.
That's it.
Yeah, to really focus on the ultimate treasures that we can choose. We can choose our perspective even as everything else is falling away, including our own bodies.
Just remember, there's nothing wrong with things on the outside, and that's not the point of minimalism. I think it's really, really important to understand about minimalism is the first idea is nothing on the outside can make you happy. Getting more of it can't make you happy. Longing for it, working for it, gathering it in, that's never going to make you happy. However, I think it's equally important to say that getting rid of it can't make you happy either. Having less stuff will not make you happy. That's not what minimalism says. You have to find what's on the inside of you. That will make you happy. That's what Epictetus is saying. Something inside of me, a fate that I was called here to be and to do, that is where I will find joy unspeakable. Nothing out here can give that to me, only inside. And what's that thing for me, or for Autumn, or for you, or for anyone, anywhere? It's all different. You have to find it for yourself. But I promise you this, it's in you. And all you have to do is devote yourself to finding it. And of course, you still have to go to work and you have to pay the bills and you've got to eat and you got to live somewhere. But it's this thing that's inside of you that calls you and basically controls you. Find that thing, live that thing, and then you can have the happiest life that any human has ever lived.
So folks, we hope you got something out of this video. If you did, share with us below what spoke to you today. Subscribe to our channel, hit that thumbs up button, and share with your family and friends. And we will see you tomorrow on the next quote of the day. Bye-bye.
See you then.
For deeper dives into psychology and philosophy, check out our YouTube channel, The Examine Life Daily, and check out our Nomadic YouTube channels. Bob is at CheapRV Living, Autumn is at Autumn and Chloe, and our editor Robert is at Frontier Van Life.